Nova and Remo, you shared with your pregnancy an unfortunate miscarriage with the world. What has happened since?
I looked up like what to do if you're having a miscarriage. Now that I've witnessed it myself and I guess gone through it on the other side of it, experiencing it, that shit is crazy. That shit is not for the faint of heart. I feel bad. I feel compassion. I feel I take my hat off to whoever goes through that alone, man. That's especially at home. That's rough, man. And I don't think the issue is like the actually experiencing it. I think it's like the mental trauma afterwards.
Nova and Remo, you shared with your pregnancy an unfortunate miscarriage with the world. What has happened since?
Wow, it's definitely been a tough but good time just to heal and be with each other and just spend that time together and go through the motions as like a unit. That's been really a good experience for us.
We definitely took the time to reflect on what happened, and as we always do, look at things from a positive perspective and think about what were the blessings that we got out of that experience. If you watched our, I guess, announcement video, you could see and feel the emotion in that video.
Wait 3 minutes. You're gonna see a pink line, color moving across the result window. Read your result. At 3 minutes, read your result in the result window. Important, read your results within 10 minutes. That means don't leave this thing sitting thinking you coming back in an hour and it's gonna be accurate. It's gonna be faded and not accurate right now. All right, ready?
Everything that was happening, from my reaction to Babe's reaction, we looked at it as a positive experience and thought of it as a sign from God telling us that yes, he does want us to be parents, right, just not at that moment.
Right, so we looked at it as a blessing in disguise because, like she said, our energy and our vibe throughout the entire video was just pure joy.
What, babe?
Hold on.
It says 2 lines.
No, let me read it. Oh,
no! Wait, how?
I'm Jamaican. Oh, that's not good.
Sorry.
Okay, come on, bring it, girl. Come in, we did that. Come in. I need you right now. I need you right. Come here. I need you. I'm Jamaican. Come here. I know you scared and excited. I know. Come here. I need you.
Wait, that's not true. Go and do another one.
That's what I'm telling you. You hold on. You need to sit down. Hold on. Alright, come on. We going. Come on. We can get some water.
Where are we gonna live?
Hold on. It's on camera.
Oh my god. What? We were just taking it just because.
Yeah. Come on, let's get that, man.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why all week I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want that.
Yeah.
It can't happen. You're crying?
I ain't crying. Don't cry, man. Why you do that to me, man?
You did to me. Oh, I'm not crying.
I'm crying, man.
The moment I found out she was pregnant, I was super happy. She was super happy. It was just a love-filled moment. And we at the moment we felt robbed of an experience, but we came together and realized that, like she said, it wasn't our time in that moment.
What we also realized though was that even though God said not right now, God said it's going to happen, and in our hearts we felt that we really wanted it. I don't think that we thought we wanted it that bad until it actually happened. Yeah. And then thinking about it and healing together, it made us realize we want this. We want this to happen. We decided after that. What did we decide, baby?
We decided we needed some help. We decided to do IVF.
If you don't know what that is, that's in vitro fertilization, and that is a process that helps you with your partner, if you're having fertility struggles, to help you get to eventually a family and have a baby. And with all of the issues that were happening in the fertility aspect and all the things happening in my body, we were just like, let's do it.
Right.
God told us, I'm giving you a way to give you what you wanted, what I saw that you wanted so much, and I'm giving you a way to do it. And I feel we were really apprehensive about it at first.
Right, just watching several other YouTube videos on it, it's definitely nothing that's for the faint of heart. A lot goes into it, a lot of planning, a lot of time, money, resources. So we definitely were a little apprehensive about it just because of all those things. But it's so crazy how things lined up perfectly and it worked in our favor at the proper time.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons we also wanted to share our story and share our journey, because there are a lot of couples that engage in this process but are silenced for whatever reason. And one of the reasons we think is because, you know how we just said it, we were apprehensive about it in the beginning, that couples feel that. Yeah. And so people want to keep it private, or people are scared to share, but we want to share our story and hopefully a success at the end of it all as we're going through this, to like share with other couples, especially Black and brown couples, that it's okay to go through this process when you're having difficulties in having children. Absolutely. You know, so that's one of the reasons we wanted to share our story and our journey with others, so that if you're having problems and struggles as well, that you can go through the same thing. You want to tell them about how we started?
Definitely. So we consulted with a few clinics, and ultimately we decided on one that was really, really nice. The staff there is amazing. And this process took extreme planning. Nova had to undergo several tests just to make sure she was able to even do the IVF cycle. And once that was cleared, resources, money, time also played a factor. We figured out a schedule to where we could basically align it with our lifestyle.
The IVF process in itself is definitely an intricate process, but also paired with the medical things that I have going on as well. Those are two really big things you have to take into account, right? Because yes, we want to have a family, but we also want me to be healthy as well, right? My health, of course, I'm the one carrying. My health is the most important thing, and we want me to be good. So we worked on that aspect of it, and then thinking about all the intricate details that we had to have aligned for IVF, all the testing, making sure I was good on the IVF side, on the health side, all of those things. Right. But not only I had to go through tests, Babe had to go through tests as well to make sure he was good on his side.
Like
And so this started probably around 4 or 5 months after the miscarriage.
I want to say like late January.
So yeah, like 5 months, 3 to 5 months after the miscarriage, we had to go through intense testing.
Right. And not only did we do testing internally on the IVF side, we also did a lot of work outside of that. hired a personal trainer. We completely changed our diet. We were working out on our own as well. We started getting more sleep. We just completely changed our lifestyle in accordance to this IVF cycle because we knew it was coming and we wanted it to be successful. Or have a high success rate given the fact that we were doing all these positive things.
Right. We essentially went on a health and wellness uptick.
Yeah.
We wanted to, it's not like we were the unhealthiest of people, right? We did things for the most part in a healthy way. We just really were intentional about the things that we were doing. We did a lot of research around what can support a couple in their fertility journey as they're going through it. So not only, like Babe said, we had a personal trainer, we were working out, we were eating really healthy. I started acupuncture, we started therapy, seeing a healing doctor.
Right.
There are so many aspects that we took into account to help us along on this journey. So it's not just really just taking the IVF part, but we were looking at our process of becoming parents holistically and thinking about all the positive things that we can do to help us with this journey.
Right.
So after we took the tests, Babe's tests were all good, right? And then I took some tests, and you remember what happened with those first tests?
Yeah, you had the fibroids, right?
Yeah.
So the fibroids and I think some ovarian cysts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which basically is, if you think about it, it's like if you have a road, there's like a boulder in the road that won't allow the car to go through. So that was another challenge we had in our journey, just to remove the cyst and to remove the ovarian, I'm going blank, but to remove all that stuff.
That sits in the fibroids.
Fibroids, right.
Right.
So, yeah. So,
and also, my tubes were blocked. So tubes blocked, fibroids, and cysts. And these are actually common with Black and brown women. Some women know they have it, some women don't. So it's something to take a look at whether you're in a fertility journey or not. We were put in a position where it was have another surgery so you can have children or do IVF.
Right.
And when we decided to do IVF, we did not know this. We were just like, oh, let's go engage in the process of IVF. It could be an option for us. When we got there and they told us my tubes were blocked, they told us that IVF was the only option at that point, or have another surgery. And Babe told me, I don't want you to have another surgery.
Yeah.
I had almost 6 surgeries over the past 3 years. Babe was like, I don't want you to have another surgery. So IVF was the option. And so we left the tubes alone. We left the fibroids alone. We left the cysts alone. We left it alone. We said with all the changes that we were making in our lives, as well as God, He would help us to get those things and those barriers out the way. Or if they are in the way, the baby will get around those things, you know?
Somehow.
So we opted not to have the surgery.
Right.
So we went into our cycle and we started with all that medication.
Yeah. Shots that had to be taken in a timely fashion, daily. Just a lot was going on.
And now, if you know me, anybody who's watching this that knows
she hates
I hate needles. I hate needles. And I literally had to take almost 6 needles every single day.
Right.
And at first, Babe was able to give me every single needle. And then it happened one time where he couldn't do it for me. I had to do it for myself. And I went crazy. I went so crazy. I had to administer a needle on myself, in my belly. It was the most intense thing I've ever gone through. I was crying. babes on the FaceTime trying to support me. But imagine someone trying to support someone else giving themselves a needle for Hayes needle over
It sounds kind of
FaceTime.
crazy when you say that.
You know, over FaceTime. So that was an intense process for myself.
Right.
And for you as well, baby.
Definitely, just being there, watching it, having to give the shot. You know, that's very hard to do. Knowing that you don't have to take anything off for yourself. You know, you just have to be there just to give the shot. So it was a lot mentally to go through that.
And not only for him to have to deal with giving the shot, though the shots are essentially hormones on a million.
Yeah.
I have to physically take the shots. Mentally, I'm going through it. Emotionally, I'm going through it. I was bloated. And some people saw me and my stomach was out to here. And they were like, what's going on?
What's going on?
I'm like, I just don't feel good. That's why my stomach was all the way out, because of all the hormones. Babe had to deal with a lot as well. Even though I was the one physically going through the shots, Babe was going through it as well, because you had to deal with me and all of the stuff that came. I hope I wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't too bad. But then, you know, we're also trying to get a house. A lot of outside stuff could have made its way in, but we definitely made it a pact to protect this and protect this. So we didn't let that interfere with our lives. We continued to keep our castle walls up. And if we had to do with something, we left the castle and slayed the dragon. We didn't bring the dragon to our castle. We didn't do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.